Okay, so on Tuesday we talked about what a map is, and you made a map of your bedroom. So today we're talking about finding our community on a map. So this is a picture of the world map. And what do you notice? I'm going to zoom out a little bit. What do you notice on this map that might help you to locate Canada or locate other places on this map? What do you think? Yeah, we have all these flags, don't we? So they have a legend on this map or a key which tells us what the symbols mean, which we know we would know Canada because we should know the Canadian flag, and most of us would know the US flag, but you might not know what these other flags are. So it's just telling you. Over here we have Australia, India, Russia, the United States, and Canada. So we can find Canada on the map. So on your map at home, I want you to print it out or find one, and I want you to color in Canada on the map so you can find it using this map to help you. On this next map, this is a map just of Canada. Now, what do you notice about this map that might help you to locate Alberta? What do you notice? What would help us on this map? Maybe you know the shape of Alberta, but I also notice that there's words. So the words are telling us each of the provinces and territories. So the province that we live in, do you know the province you live in? The province we live in is Alberta. So we're looking for Alberta on the map. Alberta starts with A. Can you find one that starts with A? Alberta? If you pick this one here, you're right. And like I said, you maybe recognize the shape because it's a nice, almost a rectangle with this cutoff where the mountains are. It's where the Rocky Mountains are, so they use that to make the border of Alberta. So you're going to use that on this map to color on your own map where Alberta is, and hopefully you can recognize it from the shape. And our last one here, how can you use the labels on this map to help you locate your community? Now this one's a bit tricky for us to do all together, so you'll have to do it with a grown-up in your house. And again, I'm gonna just zoom out so we can see. You might not be able to read the words, but there's words beside little dots. So there's Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, Calgary, Red Deer, Lloydminster, Edmonton, and Grand Prairie. Do you know which of those cities your community is closest to? You might recognize Edmonton. Maybe you've been there before. And maybe our Hinton friends are a little bit far and don't come as often, but our closest center is probably Edmonton. And most of our communities are near Edmonton. So you'll have to talk to your grown up, and maybe you could find a map of Alberta that shows more communities to find where your community would go. And I want you to do your best to draw it in on the map where you think it would go. So I actually live in Edmonton, so for me it would be really easy, but I work in Spruce Grove, which I would draw right over here somewhere. It's just a little bit to the west of Edmonton, so it's right over here. But you need to look where your community is and where it would go. So that's your job for today, and have fun.